Hi guys, Caroline here, and I am pooped, but in a good way. I've had a really cool day here in Washington DC, and I've just got back. It is now about 5 o'clock in the evening, Friday evening, and I've spent the day with Lauren and Debbie and John, and they are all SFM people, all people from my digital community, and we have been filming each other. So filming what's called BRoll. So for our YouTube videos and our adverts to advertise our products and services, it's useful to have what they call BRoll. So that's, if you think about a film, you might have the narrator like I am now, but if I'm talking about something and I want to show you what that is, then we'll edit shots of other things over the top to kind of illustrate a point or create emotional connection, stuff like that. But and what they recommend, what they taught us on my course last weekend, was about how much more powerful it is if that B-roll is of you. It's more personal to you rather than saying getting stock footage off a stock website, for example, showing other people. And so we've been out and about in Washington today filming, and it's been hilarious. Mainly because of Lauren. We've been singing our way around Washington. We started in Rock Creek Park, which is a 3,000 acre city centre park in Washington. It's the biggest urban park apparently, certainly in the United States, 10 times bigger than Central Park in New York. And it stretches all the way from the north of the city, follows a creek, Rock Creek, all the way down to the Georgetown, to the George River. You know, sometimes the park's quite big, sometimes it's just following the creek bed, but anyway, and it was really cool. I was not expecting that at all. When I saw a park, I thought it might be, you know, a bit like Central Park maybe, you know, an urban park, fairly flat, a few trees, you know, open lawns, that kind of thing. But it wasn't, it was like proper forest, and like woodland trails and all sorts, and it was really up and down, really craggy, and really, you know, the creek right down the bottom and quite some steep valley sides, and I wasn't expecting that at all, but for some reason I thought Washington DC was fairly flat. I had the same problem when I went to Central Park a few years ago and tried rollerblading. That was fun. But yeah, so we started there and did some kind of in nature stuff. We were singing the song, I'm going on a bear hunt, gonna catch a big one, and we've just been singing that all day. And then we went from there, and we went all the way down to the Lincoln Memorial, one of the big landmarks in Washington DC, and with a lovely view down the reflecting pool of the Washington Monument, and then behind that Capitol Hill. So that was a good place to do some stock shots of like me pretending to be a tourist, me taking photos, pictures of Lauren in like what is now her hometown, just like walking past shots, that kind of stuff. We ended up doing shots of like lying on the floor with the Washington Monument coming out of Lauren's belly, and we were giving advice to other local tourists on how to take pictures of like looking like you were holding the Washington Monument in your hands and stuff like that. And yeah, we had great fun. And then we met Debbie and John came in as well, so who took me out the other day. They came down because they wanted some footage too, and so I got some footage of them walking, you know, showing that they have more time now to spend in their hometown and actually, you know, exploring it rather than working too hard and not being able to do it. So I got some nice shots of them walking down past the reflecting pool and coming back, and with the Lincoln Memorial behind them and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a really good fun day. And then Lauren had a call, so we popped into Starbucks. She did a call this afternoon, Laptop Lifestyle. And then we came back here, and she's dropped me off, and I've got about half an hour now to just like have a cup of tea before heading off out tonight with Karen when she gets home for a book club meeting. So it's all go here. It's been a busy few days, but I really feel I've made good use of my time here. Fly back home tomorrow night and back to the UK, where I've now got a long to-do list of things to action from this week. So it's going to be busy. But the other good news is I have booked in a photo shoot for a friend of mine in March. So a shoot of her and her family. So that is another opportunity to earn a little bit of income. So yeah, folks, that's it from me for now. Just wanted to give you a little update on life here in Washington, and I'll try and probably do a compilation at some point of some of the outtakes of the videos we took today, because they are hilarious. and pop that up for your amusement. But in the meantime, look out for me on Facebook, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, have a great day and a great weekend. Lots of love, bye bye.